Happy New Year. It is January 4th, and I felt like this is probably a good time to film my 2020 plans and what I've been up to for the last bit of 2022. So I'm gonna start with finished objects, and the first one is one that I don't think I've shown in its final beauty, and it's still unblocked, but we're gonna go with it. It's my Circle by Kate Davies, and I did redo the neckline, so now it's all done and the ends are woven in and everything is ready to go. So I'm gonna block this very soon, and then I can wear it and I'm gonna be super happy. Then I also knit one sock each of my 24 stripe advent skeins. I have the Cozy Knitter right here, and the second socks have already been started, so they're going to be done eventually. But here's sock number one. I did these toe up just to make sure I didn't run out of room for sock for the 24 stripes. And then Freckled Whimsy is right here, and these are based on, also toe up, but based on the Cold Brew socks by Allison, and I did not do it on the back of the leg because it just didn't feel like it. So second socks coming eventually. I am not actively knitting on them at the moment because I have something else I'm working on. Let us stick with the Advent theme here for a moment longer. I finished my Rapid Real Good by Amber O'Brien in the Pineapple Yarns 2022 calendar, Pineapple Coast. And I still have ends to weave in and to block this, but this is where it started. And this is where it ended. This is super long, and I can't, my arms are not as long as this, so my wingspan is shorter than this wrap, even unblocked. So it's super squishy and cozy. This is knit in DK weight, and I needed, I was gonna say maybe 12 grams per mini skein, so I have quite a bit left of these, and I'll figure out a way to use up my leftovers eventually. But for now, this is done, and I can't wait to block it and wear it. And my last finished object is a test knit for Shayna Cohn, Shanalines Designs, and this also needs ends woven in still. Let me tuck it in. This is the Blind Contour Hat, and let me put it on. I did not knit this for myself, I knit this for my oldest. Oh, here we go. So, super cute. I like it a lot. And he loves it, and he picked the color, so I will get pictures of that real soon, and then, yeah, he will wear it for probably forever, or until he grows out of it. Now, I fell. So, next up I have a whip, and that is Tori Hughes, who is Tori Knits NYC on Instagram. Her Brooklyn Raglan Cardi. I am testing this, and I am in love. So this is it. I am on sleeve number 2 right now, and this is not on hand dyed. I just was playing with colors and felt like it, and yeah, this is going to be a fun cardigan, and totally love it. But yeah, I will be done soon with this sleeve, and then it's time for button bands. Now, before I talk about my second whip, let me talk about my 2023 plans, because that ties into my second active whip that I've actually been knitting on this week so far. And for 2023, I decided to adapt the Make 9 a little bit to a Finish 9 because, let me grab my phone. I have way too many whips, as you can see here. These are all my whips, and I'm pretty sure I actually probably missed something when I was making this, but alas, we're gonna go with it, and I want to finish 9 of these. Now, I figured I was going to do 9 only because that way it would be a little more doable, and I have a total of 10 options. I have my Belgrade hat, which I started last year for the Woolly Thistle Hap Along. I still need to do the applied border. Time ran out, I ran out of steam, so yeah, that just never got done. And it's really just the border, it's like about 15 stitch border, I think. So with a 15 stitch border, give or take, it should not take all that long. I'm probably jinxing myself here. But yeah. Then I have my anchor tee, which is the second anchor shirt garment by Petite Knit that I was working on last summer. I would like to finish that. I finished the anchor summer shirt and I've been wearing it quite a bit. The anchor tee I was knitting on, and then I had to rip back because I forgot the short rows. And yeah, so I'm back to where I was, but I need to finish the body and I need to add those short little sleevelets to it, and then that's done. Then my exploration station, which is about half a shawl, give or take, probably a little more. I want to finish that. I would love to have that done and off the needles because it's been sitting there for coming up on 3 years. So that is one of the options. Then I have the Comfort Fade by Andrea Mowry. Oh, exploration station is Stevie West. The Comfort Fade just needs the collar added, and that's a lot of picking up and a lot of knitting still, but it's just the collar and everything else is done, so I feel ridiculous for not having it finished. Then I have my boxy socks, which need a second sock. I'm calling them my boxy socks. I don't know what else to call them. It's my pattern. So that needs another sock. I have my Felix sweater on there, which needs the body finished and it needs the sleeves finished. I lost steam with that one because I got to the point at the body where I was like, alright, let me do the sleeves first so they are done, and then I will put whatever I have left in the body in case I don't have enough. I'd rather have the sleeves long enough than the body because of how it's shaped. And I did the sleeves on Magic Loop 2 at a time, and that was a nightmare, and I hated every second of it. So I got this far in, so quite a bit actually. And then yeah, I bought different needles for it. I'm gonna use DPNs for it, but I need to finish that and just like have it done. Then I have the Sandlot pullover. That is, it's a pattern by Jen, I forget her last name. So the Sandlot pullover is a, do you remember those baseball tees? It's basically like that. It's knit bottom up, and I've finished the body. I've done about half of the first sleeve, and so I need to do 1.5 sleeves plus the connecting bits. So I'd love to finish that. And then I have my Blossom Point socks. I need to finish the second sock. It's ridiculous because I'm really close to it, but I just want to finish that second sock. That is a pattern by Carrie Bloomer. Then I have the Emma Woodhouse socks. That's a pattern by Emma Barnaby, and I just need to finish those. There's not a lot left, and they're super easy going. I just I started knitting them when my parents were here, and I don't know, I set them aside to finish baby knits, yes, and for friends, and then I was working on other things, and I just forgot about them. So that's totally on me, and I just want those socks finished because I like the socks, and I'm really curious how the sock yarn, which is Coop Knits, how that, it's the sock here, how that's gonna wear. And number 10 in my make 9 list, and I'm only going to plan on finishing 9, but we're gonna see. Number 10 is my Baronia cardigan, which just needs 2 sleeves and a button band. If you've seen my Instagram, and potentially I might have mentioned it in December, I was trying to knit the Baronia cardigan, which is by Amber O'Brien, and it's a worsted weight cardigan with all over lace, but the body and the sleeves, within a week. Now I failed at that, mostly because the sleeves were giving me issues. I think I restarted the sleeves like 4 times, that first sleeve, and I kept not getting the numbers right. After, like, it was fine the first 5 to 10 rounds, and then something was messed up and I couldn't figure it out. So I kept ripping back all the way, and then I was like, oh, maybe if I do just plain stockinette sleeves, that could work too, but no, it does not. So it didn't get finished for the 1 week goal I had set for myself, and now it's just 2 sleeves, and once you've gotten the hang of the pattern, it's actually relatively easy to finish through. So I'd really love to just finish that. So that is my finish 9 whips from 2022 earlier. Plan for 2023 instead of a make 9, because my make 9s for 2022 and 2021 failed miserably. And when I say failed miserably, I mean I finished maybe 4 things on my make 9 for last year, and maybe 1 thing for my make 9 for the year before that. Next up is I would like to try the Desert Vista Dyeworks Sock Challenge. That is a pair of socks a month, and all in Desert Vista Dyeworks yarn. I have plenty of their self striping, so that should not be the issue. And I usually don't need more than about half a skein for a pair of socks for myself. So I got started on the first pair for January. This is where I'm at. As of today, this is London in a bag, and here we go with the colors, super cool. I really like that, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll have fun knitting those. So these are just my in-between, like, relax kind of socks when I can't think anymore for the Brooklyn Raglan Cardi. My third goal for 2023 is to bring in less yarn than I did in 2022. 2022, I think I went kind of overboard, and a lot of it was like seeing all the patterns and all the things and all the yarns that I wanted to knit with, and that just did not bode well. So I'm going to do this in part by also destashing a bit, which I've been putting some yarns up already in a Discord group for destashing, but also in general I would like to spend less money on yarn. So we're gonna see how that goes, and if I can do this, that'll be just great. And the so far final goal for 2023 is that I would like to finish, or at least start, depending on what my workload looks like, both like work and knitting, family stuff, and so on and so forth, the Knit Stars Blue Bag patterns before the next one arrives. So they arrive every quarter, So I think the next one should arrive in March, I think. And yeah, so they arrive every quarter, and it's usually yarn plus the pattern. And now that we have surpassed the kind of embargo, the please don't show it before everybody else has received it, for the last kit of 2022. I'm going to show this right here. And this time around we got some Ken yarn in Boysenberry Hideout, which is this gorgeous purple. I am not a purple person usually, but this one I kind of like. And the pattern to go with it was by Casapinka, and this is called Permanent Magenta. This is exclusively written for the Knit Stars Blueback, the Knit Stars Club, and it looks like it's a nice shawlette, a boomerang shawlette, and yeah, it looks straightforward enough. And with this being the December one, I'm thinking I'm probably going to call this the first one for 2023, because that way this one would be out of the way and taken care of as soon as the socks are done. So I'm not going to touch this anytime soon. I need to finish the socks first, and then we're going to go with this. So the other things that came in the Blue Stars bag was this little kitty pin that says Knit Stars. Just Sharon, I guess. And a new notebook. This is by Lily Graffiti. And the paper feels real nice. Very smooth. And the only downside I feel like this has is it's light. I hate light paper. Thoroughly, genuinely hate it. So many bad memories from school and everything. I much prefer either what do you call that? The square ones or the dot grid. So yeah, this was December 2022, and I'm just going to use this for the first one for the year, because the December one for this year is probably going to arrive too late for this to be feasible. So I could maybe get it started if I cast it on right away, but that would be ridiculous. Like casting on without being able to plan and only having about a partial month to actually stick to my goal. So that is that. And yeah, I have set up my planner, my journal for the year for this and all the fun stuff already. So I'm going to use a small little calendar to keep track of what goes out and what comes in. As you can see, so far nothing in, but one out was the Desert Vista Direct socks that I cast on the 2nd of January. And that's how I'm going to keep track. And I also have set some goals for the year, or for the month at least. So for January I would like to finish the Brooklyn Raglan Cardi, which is not an issue. I would like to finish my Desert Vista socks, and then if I have the time I would like to also finish one of my smaller Finish 9 Whips projects. So yeah, that is it for today. That is my knitting diary entry. And oh shoot, I did not even talk about this. I am wearing my Andrea Mowry throwback cardigan with a wider like shawl color, I guess. And this I knit in a class with Yarnia in Montclair. And this was actually modified to be steeped so I could knit in the rug, because color work back and forth, just no thank you. I don't want to do that if I don't have to. And so I steeped it, and I have this gorgeous teal yarn here for the steek reinforcement, and yeah, I still haven't blocked it like properly. I've steam blocked it, but not like soaked it and blocked it really, because I didn't have the time. And yeah, so I've been wearing this a lot since over a year that I've had this finished. I think it was more than a year. So yeah, that's just really cool. I like this a lot, and I keep wearing it, and it's super warm. I knit this in Kelbourne Woolens in, oh god, Germantown, and Lucky Tweed for my contrast colors here. And yeah, this is my go-to when I want to be warm, because it's wool and it's not superwash, and it's just, oh, so good. I love it. So yeah, I am pretty much anxiously awaiting what Jen's plans are for the next class, because odds are I will take it, because I have not taken a break since I started with this cardigan. And it's always been fun. My anchor summer shirt and the anchor tee were part of the class. The circle was part of the class, and yeah, having a ton of fun. So yeah, I'm gonna hop off, and I'm gonna see what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. It's early in the morning. I need more coffee, and yeah, I guess I'm gonna see how far I can get with my sleeve tonight. And what are my chickens doing? So yeah, see you all soon. Bye.